How's it going, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome back to another legend review. Today we have got one of the big legends. We have the 90 rated Dennis Bergkamp. Now, last year this card was one of my favourite cards that I used all year because he was so goddamn good for me and he was scoring some awesome goals very easily that caused me to just, own my opponents with, basically, and that's why I enjoyed him so much, and that is why he became one of my best players, not only legends but players in general that I used throughout the whole year. This year is absolutely no different, guys. He was absolutely incredible for me this year. I used him in several positions, guys. I used him as a striker, I used him as a centre forward, and I used him as a centre attacking midfielder. Now, there is one thing that I have to say about using him as a striker, is that his ability to make runs on his own was a bit inconsistent. I could go into a couple of games and he would seem fine, but then I'd go into other games and I would notice that he would not make runs on his own, guys. So if you're thinking of using Dennis Bergkamp as a striker, which I imagine a lot of you will plan to do who are thinking of buying him, just keep that in mind, guys. But as a centre forward or a centre attacking midfielder, I honestly didn't notice any weaknesses or bad things about his positioning, because as a centre forward or a centre attacking midfielder, you're going to be using him mostly for, creating chances and taking long shots, or at least that's what I try to do personally with my centre forwards and centre attacking midfielders. So in my opinion, guys, Dennis Bergkamp is definitely best used as a centre forward or a centre attacking midfielder. Now, what did I think of Bergkamp in general? Well, he was an amazing player, I did find the one weakness with him that I did constantly feel was a bad thing. I mean, Dennis Bergkamp is a player that I really wanted to give 10 out of 10 for, because he was so good for me. I really enjoyed using him. But unfortunately, guys, I did find one weakness with him, just the one, and that is that his aerial ability is really bad. I mean, you can probably say that about most of the players in this year's Ultimate Team, because heading and scoring goals with a player's head is very rare to do, or at least they are for me in this year's Ultimate Team. But if they don't impress me when I'm doing a review on a certain player, then I'm going to put it as a weakness, and unfortunately aerial ability with Dennis Bergkamp was a very big weakness. Now, pretty much everything else that I found about this card was a plus. His pace was fantastic, 83 pace on the card. He felt slightly quicker, guys. I mean, he was running through teams very easily, and defenders had a hard time stopping him, basically, so you shouldn't have any problems in that area. Dribbling and ball control with this boy is absolutely incredible. He's the sort of player where if you're sprinting, you change direction suddenly and the players tend to kick the ball very heavily in front of them. Dennis Bergkamp does not do that. You could sprint with him and then change direction wherever you want, and he will keep the ball so close to his feet. It is incredible, and he keeps the ball very easily, and that causes defenders to have a hard time stopping him. So dribbling and ball control with this card is insane. What else is there? Passing was fantastic. He was assisting my strikers whenever I used him as a cam or a centre forward. Granted, if you use him as a striker, you're probably not going to be using his passing as much, but it's there, guys. If you want to use him as a centre forward or a cam, then his passing was fantastic for me. His shot, guys, wow. His shooting is insane in this game. I mean, he scored me some absolutely fantastic goals. If you're someone who likes to shoot from a distance very regularly, like me, then this card is definitely an option that I would say is very reliable. I mean, you will see them from the goals. I mean, he's scoring from like 30 yards plus all the damn time for me. So that was very nice to see. And from a 90 shot, guys, let's be honest, this is what anyone really expects. What else is there? Physical area, he was fine. I mean, it didn't take that much to muscle him out. It took a lot, actually. Sorry, my bad, guys, to muscle him off the ball. So strength, he was fine in that area. He's got the 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, so skillers will enjoy using him that much more. I myself have become more of a skiller the more I play this game. I find myself needing to use 4-star skillers or needing to have some skill in my team to have fun playing this game. So I kind of like the way that I'm changing my playstyle in this game because I enjoy using skills now, and Dennis Bergkamp fitted my playstyle perfectly. And he's got 4-star weak foot, guys, which I honestly had no problems with. I was attempting shots from about 40 yards with his weak foot, and at times he did actually challenge the goalkeepers that I did come up against, so that was very, very nice. I've got to give him a final score of 9.9 out of 10. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, I really wanted to give him a 10 out of 10, but I couldn't do that because I did manage to find a weakness with this card. 2 million coins is a hell of a lot of coins to spend on a single player, I understand, but if you want the best in Ultimate Team, you've got to pay the price, and Dennis Bergkamp is definitely one of the best players that I have used so far in Ultimate Team, guys, and I definitely think he is worth trying. And that's going to wrap up this Bergkamp review in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. If this did help you decide whether or not to purchase him for yourself, guys, then a like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe now for more to come in the future, and as always from me, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.